Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Mark Headley here. We've also got special guests. We've got Claire Headley.
Hello.
And then we've got Matt and Amy.
Hello.
It's going to be great. We've got some other people that may or may not be jumping in. Yeah, let's see where people are at coming and watching us from tonight. If you want to give us a shout out in the comments. Oh, Claire's got somebody in her office there. She's got an animal or something in there. If you guys want to give us a shout out from where you're watching tonight, that'd be great. We're basically doing a just a warm-up show for the video that we're about to premiere tonight. We wanted to talk a little bit with people and, maybe, just get people in the mood to watch a fun, inspirational video.
An amazing story. I wouldn't exactly say fun, but I would definitely say powerful survivor story.
Yeah, that's
Good
fun.
time.
Listening and seeing that's fun. I don't know.
It's fun to see the success and the powerful story. I mean, it's an amazing success.
Yes. And people are always asking us. Everyone in the chat right here is a member of the Aftermath Foundation, and we're helping people all the time. We've constantly got people, going through the pipeline of contacting us and getting them help, and then following up with them. Hey, Jackson's here.
And Mike is on. I'm hot. I literally just walked in the
Yay.
door. Go ahead with your whatever you're talking about, Mark.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Jackson.
Of course, man. You were my buds. This is my buds. This is our buds day. Somebody yelled muster up, and here we are.
Nice.
Prisoner accounted for.
That's right.
You flunk your uniform inspection though with that hat.
Oh
Hey.
my goodness.
It's a nice hat.
Yeah, In and Out.
Yeah.
Shout out to In and
Mark's
Out.
favorite.
Yeah.
It is
baby.
actually.
That's why I got it.
Yeah.
I actually forgot I had it on until this.
Yep. And to everybody joining us, thank you for your patience. This is our first survivor story, so we've had a few road bumps. We have had success working through those, and here we are. We will
It's all
only
good.
get better. It's only going to go up from here, right, guys?
Heck
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And during this video, the video that we're going to play at 6 p.m., which is coming up in about a little over 25 minutes, we're doing these as fundraisers. So we're doing a fundraiser for the Aftermath Foundation, and as I was saying right when Jackson popped in, is that people ask us to hear about some of these people that have been helped. And in a lot of cases, when these people are first getting out of Scientology or first getting out of the Sea Organization, that's not the best time to be telling your story and and doing that. That time, the best time at that point is for you to get your life started and figure out where you're going to live and what are you going to do and so we're working with them on that, and it's not a requirement or a qualifying thing that if we help you, you have to tell your story. We're just trying to help you start your life over. If you want to tell your story, you can tell your story. Some people have found that it is it's therapeutic to tell your story, and also if your story by telling it could help somebody else, then that's like the greatest service you could do to pay it forward. So am I saying anything that doesn't ring true with any of you guys?
No.
Not at
No,
all.
it's absolutely true.
And I'd like to kick in. I've had the fortunate honor to have seen this. What everyone's about to see soon, but I got to tell you, Mark and Claire, I just can sit here and cry just realizing your guys' devotion to that effort.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well,
Well,
never
thank
will
you.
ever be fully effectively acknowledged for the heart that you guys put into that. But from the humor of Mark driving down the street, what you'll see, but Mark driving around with doing his thing and Claire's passion in her delivery is just, thank you both. Thank you both. Thank you.
Well, I think we're all here with the passion of the importance and knowing what it is to break free from Scientology and the strength and courage that it takes. And then even next level, the strength and courage that it takes to speak out and stand up. And, you know, for every one of us, there's 10 more people who have stood up behind us. So, you know, or in front of us or to the side of us, or who cares what the position is. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
You know, we're all adding our voices to where it's, you know, as Mark said recently, maybe originally, Amy and Matt, when you and I, you know, we started talking out, Jackson, maybe it was a handful. That is a long gone. There are many people who have found courage and bravery and strength to stand up and share their stories. And this one, especially to me, epitomizes not more than any other story, but it epitomizes the aftermath of Scientology. And as such, it is really, really important to share this.
Yeah, and
Totally.
it epitomizes how Scientology actually views people and treats people.
Yeah, the contrast is like
the contrast is
night and
amazing.
day.
Well,
you guys will see. You'll see.
Yeah,
we can't give anything away.
It really is. Well, I really will say that we were shooting a show for a foreign network, and one of the things that we said was that Scientology is using people up and they're throwing them away, and we're the ones that are trying to help those guys out.
Yeah.
And they're attacking us. So the irony of it is like we're the ones that are picking up after you guys,
Right?
And we're trying to get people reconnected with their families or with, you know, friends. And, you know, I'll tell you, this video, just from the few people that we've talked to about this, Serge has already gotten one new friend back in his life again. Just in the last day. And in the case of Serge, this whole thing is really about Serge, but when he got off the streets, he had one friend, and that was this woman that was helping him, and that was it. And then once he got off the streets, he found out, oh, he had Claire and I as a friend, and so he's got 3 people in his phone. You know, he could have more people in his phone. So if people are out there that know Serge or knew Serge when they were kids or whatever, and you're going to see the story of what happened with Serge. And that was another thing that I remember when this accident happened, when I was in the Sea Organization. I remembered hearing about this accident that had happened in Los Angeles. And when I found out it was Serge, I was like, oh man, that's horrible, you know. But then, you know, you go on and you go in your day-to-day thing, and then that's it, it's done. And when I got sent this video, and it was called No Hands Man, and it was a video of this guy on Hollywood Boulevard, and somebody asked, do you know this guy? And I looked at it and I was like, I have no idea who that guy is. And then when this Carrie woman contacted me, I put the pieces together and I thought, oh my God, that's what happened to Serge. Because we just never knew what happened to him. He just disappeared.
Yeah. And the crazy part of the story too is that Carrie figured out from snippets, because Serge was nonverbal when he was homeless. And but Carrie had gotten reports that every once in a while he would say the word Scientology. And Carrie, back in 2010, got a copy of Mark's book, read it, and emailed and said, hey, by any chance, do you know this guy by the name of Serge Obolensky? And that it's just crazy how, you know, Serge, I will say, has this unique ability, despite everything he's been through, to attract people who serve as angels to look out for him and help him get back on his right path, because it's just unbelievable. Anyway.
Yeah. And you two are the angels that were sent too. I'm telling you.
Some of them.
The audience better get its tissues out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
You better get a box of tissues out.
Better.
I mean, I got mine here. I mean, after I saw it, I called Claire, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't even get any words out. I couldn't even speak.
I know.
I was just so choked up, and I knew the story. So definitely have your tissues ready, guys.
Yes, please. I know I said that in my post. It's just Mark and I are way too close to it, of course. But even so, Serge is a very, he's a survivor through and through.
Yes.
And what he's been through is just
incredible. Just,
yeah, it's
Yeah, it is
unbelievable.
incredible.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to let everybody else know that everybody that's watching, there's another live stream going on right now on Aaron's channel as well. We can't get, it's hard when we get, what do they call it? The Brady Bunch, when
Brady
there's
Bunch.
9 squares. We did one like that on Aaron's channel a few weeks ago, and it gets to be too many people it becomes sort of unproductive after a certain amount of people. So he's doing his over there. We're doing this over here. All of the fundraisers are all tied together. So I'm pretty sure on Mike's channel, Aaron's channel, the fundraiser is enabled. And on my channel, it's enabled. I think Christy might have to go in and enable it on Mike's channel. We're streaming on Mike's channel right now just to throw some content up on his channel to help him out right now. So if you're watching on Mike's channel, thank you very much. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing a fundraiser for the Aftermath. We want to use this as an example of a story of a person that we've helped. Obviously, this one is a unique story because it started many, many years before the Aftermath was even founded. And I personally have been involved in this for 30 something years. So, this is one story. We do have other stories that we've been working on, and we've been collecting footage, and we've been doing certain other things. So if this is successful and this is a good fundraiser and this works out and it gets the word out, then we will likely continue to do this sort of thing and to document what happens with these individuals and try to show where they came from and then where they've got to now and what they have look forward to doing in the future. So do we want to what do we want to do? We want to take some questions.
I was going to throw in something quickly also.
Yeah.
Is a perspective is unlike all of our friends in this field that are listening and watching through the various channels. The under the radar is the never ends. This is the complete opposite of what Scientology does, in that this is true help. This is true people coming together and actually helping, fundraising to helping. Whereas you're told it's one thing and turns out to be another. You're told it's this, it's going to be this, and tonight's viewing is going to be a pure representation of that. And that just gives me untold happiness, just knowing that simple thing. So,
absolutely. And for the people asking in the chat, this is the story of Serge Obolensky, not Serge Del Mar. So they're two separate people.
Not the same Serge.
Yeah.
No, I think Serge is on one of these lives right now. It's Serge Del Mar.
Oh, well, hi, Serge. Hi, Serge Del Mar. Thanks for joining us to air the story of Serge Obolensky. Very different
buddy.
people. Serge Obolensky, the documentary will tell the story. And I would like to take the moment to just give an incredible special shout out to the amazing Kelly Copter.
oh yes.
We would not be here tonight without her. She is just an incredible talent. She has an incredible skill, and we are forever grateful that she agreed to work with us on this project. Because this is better than anything we could have ever hoped for.
Yeah, and I'll tell you some behind. I was going to save all the behind the scenes stuff for after. We're going to do a video as soon as the Story of Serge is over. It's going to go back to another live that we're going to do, and we're going to have Kelly Copter on, and we're going to tell you how some of the things went down, like behind the scenes stuff of the video, and we're going to answer any of your questions. If you want to know more about Serge or what you could do to help Serge or all those things, we're going to talk about that all afterwards. But one of the things that I will tell you is that we had been collecting footage of this for at least a year or two now, and it was possible that this was going to be a TV show, and we were in talks with various people to maybe make this a TV show, and this Serge story would be the first episode or something like that, and so we spent months and months and months. We did teaser videos and we did all sorts of things. And in the end, it was basically like, if we do it, there's going to be all these suits and other people that are going to have control over how the story gets told. Or we could just do it ourselves, and we could, it's not going to be this, it's not going to be $1 million production, but at least we'll be able to tell the guy's story the way we think it should be told with the resources that we have. So, so this is that. That's how this thing came about. But the key was that the show had not got picked up as a show. And so then we had all this footage, and then there was this video that was made, and it was an intro for the Where's Shelley series that Claire was going to do. Mm-hmm. And this girl, Kelly Copter, this woman, she cut this thing together, and it was so great that I told Claire, I said, I think she should do the Serge video. I think we should give her all the footage and see if she can come up with something. And that's how this happened. So it was really kind of just sitting there, and it wasn't going to end up getting anywhere without getting a production company on board if it got picked up as a show. So so it was very convenient that Kelly Copter kind of just had popped up on our radar.
Yeah, she emerged at the exact right moment. It was like meant to be. Oh, and by the way, I saw in the chat, Serge Del Mar is on with Aaron. So that's perfect. So I'm sure he's clarified for
That's just what
else.
I was saying. He's on another live stream right now.
Yeah, this is the best. This is like a coordinated effort of let's spread this story broadly and show people,
and also
what Scientology does and how we are all working and helping people get out. So it's an amazing story.
Yeah, and if you haven't been on one of my channel videos where I say it, I embrace the community effort. So if we've got an editor that's a top shot editor, then we'll use her to edit things. If we've got somebody who does something well and they're offering their services, we're gonna take it. I'm not trying to put on a cape or anything here. I'll take as many more people that we can. We need more help. We've been doing this since 2005. There's never been this many people interested in this subject at the same time that have the resources to do something. So we 100% are embracing that.
Yeah.
I think you have a permanent cape on, Mark.
Oh, you silly. Yeah, I don't.
He does have a tattoo of that, but no, I'm just kidding.
And Kelly came up in the comments there saying, I was just flying by in a helicopter, right place, right time.
I told Kelly, I'm like, you know what? Given how many years Mark and I will be celebrating next month, I'm adopting you as my daughter. I know, Amy, you already adopted her too. But that's okay.
I did. I think I adopted her first.
You did. But that's okay. I accept
we can co-parent.
Challenge accepted. Who's going to be the favorite adopted mom of Kelly Copter?
No, we co-parent. We don't.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be her American brother then.
There you go. Oh, she's amazing.
She is truly a beautiful soul.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Yes.
That's why we're all here, all doing our bit, all spreading the word. And
that's right.
Today is not a good day to be an OSA. So come on out, OSA, give us a call. The Aftermath Foundation will help you make a new start. Things can be better tomorrow morning.
Enjoy this video, OSA.
Yeah, this is going to be a great one because this all took. That's another thing about this. You see a little bit of it in the video that we're going to see in about just over 10 minutes. But for the most of this story, it takes place on Hollywood Boulevard in about a 10 or 15 block section. And Scientology has about 5 or 6 properties in that section of the street. So when you're watching the video, know that all of this is taking place. Maybe, I don't even think it's more than a mile or so. And they have all of these properties there, and they never, ever did a thing.
It was incredible.
Right
like
there.
He was living on their front lawn.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I just kept kicking him back in the bushes. Anyways, I don't want to. Yeah, Mark, that was incredible. I just was flabbergasted when I saw that aspect.
I think the whole viewpoint of Scientology, it's not just a Tom Cruise religion. It's going to change with this video, the whole viewpoint of how destructive and inhumane that organization is. I think is going to be really,
I hope so.
really
I hope
changed.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we do have some super chats and some super stickers that came in, so I'm just going to put those up here real quick. We got Miss Fancy Pants. Thank you very much for that. Very generous.
I love these names, man. It's just incredible.
We've got the Free Xenu Project. Get well soon, Mike. Thank you for that Free Xenu. Hey, now, just so you guys know, I know that some of you may be following the news or know this or not, but there was a volcano that has recently erupted in Iceland, and I cannot confirm nor deny that Xenu has anything to do with that. Okay, that could have just been
but there was a DC-8 flying over it, though.
I cannot confirm nor deny that he has any involvement with that. We think, as far as we know, it's just a regular old volcano accident. However those happen.
We'll see how the experts report on it.
Yeah, so just saying.
That
I know
was
some
funny,
of you
Mark.
might have been wondering, and
Didn't know about that.
Couch says, "Go Mike."
Yes,
thank you,
go
Couch.
Mike.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
Yes,
we're
we're all rooting for Mike.
Maria,
Maria, you know what?
yes.
Maria, this is the thing you did the stuff for.
You've got a
Yes.
credit to look forward to shortly, Maria.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I will tell you that we asked for footage of buildings in Hollywood, Scientology buildings, because here's what happened. When I say I embrace the community, I embrace I'm not, there's no messing around. I really did. We needed footage of all these different buildings, and I was going to Los Angeles to meet and with some people, and I was going to end up talking with Serge as well while I was there. And I thought, I could shoot some of these things, but it probably would have been a day or two of me and one of my sons going around Hollywood and shooting all these buildings. I put the request out for the footage, and Maria answered, and she had every single building on my list. She either shot it or she had footage of it already, but she did the whole list, every single thing. Her footage is in this. Maria.
We're gonna talk about it in the post party.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of her shots is my favorite in the whole documentary.
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm going to put her comment up.
And that's
there.
why you were saying wide side to side, right?
Oh yeah, no, this is not accident. This keep it wide side to side thing. I've been working that for months and months to get up to the point.
You can love Mark. You can sometimes be kind of mad at him. You got to admire his persistence.
Oh my
I know.
goodness!
On a given course.
I know.
Clearwater Chad sent a super sticker. Thank you for that, Clearwater Chad.
Oh, somebody's commenting on the light behind you, honey. The BFG light that you got.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I've got my I got this sign. I was gone out of state on a project working, and with Matt, in fact, we were both out there, and that sign came in while I was gone. So this is the first. I think this might be the first video I've done since I figured. Oh, geez, Louise.
That's okay. She's got pups.
Is that pineapple?
I've got little guys.
Which
who
one
are
is that? Is that pomegranate? What do we got over there?
Yeah.
I've got one right
Mark-
here.
It was watermelon.
I just have to make, when you just said
I've
gone,
got one
Mark.
here that's a human that's very invested
Oh,
in
yeah.
Serge's story. We're gonna tell a story about him in the post party.
Who?
And this guy.
Oh, is that Grayson?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
it
we
is.
can't see. Your name is covering up his face.
Oh yeah. People
Anyway,
know this.
okay.
Mark, I
Somebody.
was going to say you've been hanging out with Matt so long that you've taken
There he
on a
is.
bit of his accent, because when you said gone, it was like, sounded like Matt.
I probably have.
Yeah.
I do that. And you know what? Yuff, how long is the doc? It's about an hour. Yuff Duff. I don't know what it was, but when I first started the channel, I kept calling women females. I kept calling them broads, and I had never done that before. And it was just I just picked it up. Anyway, we were on this job, and I said to the guy that we've been working with, I said, you know what? I just realized you say broad a lot, and I said, I got in trouble for saying that recently, and I couldn't figure out where I'd picked it up from, and it was you. And then he blamed that he had picked it up from me. So who knows what the story is?
And I found myself actually licking crackers recently. So
Yeah, it's just a thing. It's contagion.
Oh, by the way, before we do anything more, so on Mike's channel, we added it. He's obviously not able to join at the moment, so his will be changed to a fundraiser tomorrow when they're able to get on the back end. It's not right now, but don't worry about it. We're all on the same page. We're all coordinated. we know this is all for the Aftermath Foundation. So
Yes.
just putting it out there, we'll get things squared away. But thanks for letting us know, to everyone who commented about that.
And
Perfect.
I asked all of my subscribers to come over to your channel.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that, Amy.
And Matt, thank you both.
Yes, and thank you, Jackson, for showing up as well.
I'm just the sidekick.
Yeah.
A good-looking sidekick.
Thank you for the super sticker, Shay.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get through these because we've only got about 4 minutes, little over 4 minutes.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Thank you, Brooklyn cheer to Osa. Thank you, Susan.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan.
SPTV Xenu. I can confirm it was me. Okay, I think he's talking about the volcano. Okay, well, I tried to run cover for you, Xenu, but I knew it'd come up sooner or later.
That means he's got footage. So hopefully we see it soon.
Joshua Armenta says, now we need the BFG miniseries in Spanish. Oh my goodness. I did have somebody contact me about getting the rights for my book for some German TV show or reenactment or something.
And we also had someone offered to translate your book into Italian. So I should reach out to that person, actually. I will do that. Why not? The more the merrier.
Marilyn says, love to Kelly from another of her adopted moms.
Yeah,
Thank you,
exactly.
Marilyn, hell yeah. That's awesome.
I shot every frame for you guys, Team Mike. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. No, amazing. And she actually has a credit in the video, right? It's in there.
She does.
It's right,
absolutely.
If I told people if we use your footage, we'll put it in there and we'll tell you, thanks and put you in the credits.
And to answer a couple of questions in the chat, the reason you can't super chat is because this is a fundraiser. So
no, there's people super chatting this whole time. You can super chat. You can super chat.
But it's okay.
It's just a different button there as well for the fundraiser.
Okay.
It's all good.
Sorry, I misspoke then.
Yeah, Never mind. I've been showing super chats this whole time. Melissa, gonna post the doc on Facebook. Absolutely. You can absolutely put it on Facebook. You know, and I can actually add it to Facebook as well. I think we can put it over on Facebook.
And we will post it on all the Aftermath Foundation social media as well.
Yes. Prayer request now says, question, if you were in OSA right now and saw this, what would you think? I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know, actually. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I think they would at least feel a teeny bit conflicted if you watch this. I really do think even this would be like, yeah, that's pretty messed up. I don't think. Yeah. What do you guys think?
80% of them paying attention to get their write-up report of the synopsis of what was on the video to get it forwarded by 7 o'clock tonight or whatever their time machine is.
Yeah.
And then that other 20% is just chewing on them inside like, oh my God, that guy was just outside.
I want them to look at what compassion really is. And care it really is. I want them to look at that because what they do is not.
Yeah.
If you get in trouble for crying, just walk out that door and come to us. We're here to help you.
Yeah.
In fact, we challenge you.
Well,
if you watch this documentary and you don't cry, then stay where you are. But if you cry, you need to call us immediately.
Hallelujah.
I was going to say, OSA is particularly vulnerable to this video because their building is on Hollywood Boulevard, where for the most of this video takes place. Their building is right there. It's not. I mean, it's right in the middle of where this
representing
is,
the very reason why you guys did what you did for this incredible dude. So.
Okay, let me. I'm going to show these last few ones because we just have under a minute. So, Xenu Project says about the volcano. Ha ha ha. Okay, always sad. Question: will the Aftermath fourth wall site go up? I love to support every week with an AF. I think we have that.
It is up. Yes.
Yeah,
so it's,
we'll put a link. We'll put a link.
Yeah, Goldie will link to it. Yes.
Okay, fundraiser videos on YouTube, right? Yes, it's right after this in about 40 seconds. We'll show the play right after this. Yes, this video will feed into it. If it doesn't, then you can go to the Blown for Good channel, and it is called The Story of Serge, but it is premiering in 30 seconds. And can you all talk about how the foundation came to be? Yes, we will talk about that in the after video, and we'll talk about how this video kind of ties into that as well. We've got 10 seconds, so I'm going to end this because I want to get over there to watch it.
See everybody
on the back end of this video. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're out. And out.